at the end of the third and beginning of the fourth wasn't great. We didn't play smart tonight. We did 48 free throws. That was, some of it was the hack of Shaq, but a lot of it was we were reaching on Harden, something we haven't done all year long. We put him on the free throw line 9 times. His average is 10, but we didn't play as smart as we would have liked to have played. But the defense at the end of the third, beginning of the fourth, the Brewers' energy really changed the game. So they needed a great effort to beat us. They scored a ton of points, 69 points in the second half. We can't do that.
You were wary of their fast break ability, Coach, and that got lopsided.
Yeah, we had some possessions where we didn't get kind of shot that we would have liked, and our floor balance was off, and they were leaking out. Usually playing in 2-on-1, 3-on-1 situations, and sometimes 1-on-1, and they just finished it. And I thought that energy kind of put us back on our heels a little bit. But that happens here on their floor. They run a lot, but especially here at home.
How different is it if you guys are able to score a little bit early fourth? It seemed it also dry up.
Yeah, we missed a lot of shots for whatever reason. Obviously, I have to look at the film, but I thought because they were scoring, we were playing against the set defense. Anytime you play against their set defense, it's a lot tougher. Plus, Dwight comes back at the beginning of the fourth. That anchors their D a lot better than when he's out of the game, obviously. But we have another game tomorrow. We got to get ourselves ready for that one.
Coach, when you look at this, I guess, and I know it's still quick and early here, but how much of that was you got beat by a good team tonight, and how much of it was what you said you kind of got out of your own game a little bit?
I don't know what percentage to put on it, but both.
Okay.
They're pretty good. And, we win tonight, it's 3-1, so I'm sure that was on their minds as well. And they have 2 great players who can dominate a game. And I thought Dwight was really efficient in the post tonight. We didn't want to give up threes by doubling him, but he made almost every shot down there.
Is it even possible to have a greater sense of urgency than you and your players are going through right now as you now get to tomorrow night?
I think our guys are as focused now after the loss than they were before the game because they know what's at stake. But we got to ratchet it up even more. Like I said, we didn't play as smart as we have played against this team. From the reaching, free throw rebounding, stuff like that. That's not our typical output. So we got to get better there. Focus more on the little things. We talk about that all the time. And again, we have another game tomorrow that's right in front of us, and we got to make the most of it.
Did you give any thought to going to Haka, whoever, a little bit earlier than you did?
We did it in the first half, and I think Dorsey made 2 free throws.
In the fourth quarter.
We talk about it a lot. We did it. They made free throws tonight. The other night they didn't make as many, so just didn't execute it as well as it didn't work out as well as we wanted it to, but we did what we wanted to.
You tempted at all to put Holiday back in there. And, I know you had the minutes.
I'm tempted, but you just can't. You can't. It's just the way it is.
What are you most disappointed about?
It's losing. There's nothing else to. It all comes down to losing the game. So, like I said, we got to flush it and move on to tomorrow's game. Everything's still in our favor. We got to recognize that at the same time. We got to play better than we did tonight, especially in the second half.
Defense in the interior. Was that just a matter of them driving harder?
Driving the ball. Their pick and roll tonight was hard. We didn't do a good job. Like I said, before the end of the third quarter, before the beginning of the fourth, we were great. After that, a couple of our guys didn't perform as well in their pick and roll coverage.
Is that about as much as you can ask from Drew as far as what he was able to do in those 15
Drew is
minutes?
great. It's tough for him because he can't get a rhythm. He's used to playing 35, 40 minutes a game. He's out there playing in 5 to 8 minute stretches. So I may up the ante tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
Thanks, Coach.